Hey everyone, it's Alex from Radtime, and we're here today to look at the Dororo and Hyakkimaru diorama. So let's look at this box. So standard box. I'm not going to read all this out, so it kind of says what I said there really. In exchange for prosperity, feudal lord allows his 12 demons to devour his unborn son. The blind, deaf and limbless infant is abandoned for dead and adopted by a kind doctor who crafts the growing boy a prosthetic body. 16 years later, Hyakkimaru embarks on a vengeful quest to slay the 12 demons and reclaim his stolen limbs and organs. Okay, that's kind of spoiler. Dororo, a young thief, travels alongside him, serves as the eyes, ears and voice, and it's about their relationship, and it's kind of about as he becomes more human, he kind of becomes more of a monster as such. It's about that kind of thing. Creative director, Mr. Shanab, Figurama Collectors development team, concept artist Daniel Cameron, and this actually is 3D sculpted by James W. Kane, who is the guy who did the White Knight Batman on bike, and he also did the sideshow Spider-Man with the Perspex base, which I really don't like those kind of bases, but you know, the Spider-Man look great anyway. He's a really underrated sculptor actually. He does some really good pieces, done some fantastic pieces for XM as well, and also this piece. So I rambled enough, so let's get it out. Alright, so we got now, and spoiler alert. First of all, you got the art print and instructions in there. I'm a massive fan of this. I do, you know, it could be called a day. Didn't really see it, and it was kind of like maybe Velcro or something. Because as a collector, I don't like to damage things. But I do love that kind of crest seal old style. Here's the art print. If I can get him out. There you go. So it's as I actually displayed it. Oh, actually do. Yep, it's as I displayed it here. And as always, you get the Figurama instruction manual of how to put it together, which surprisingly I did it without. I have assembled this one before, so yeah, I did actually have a little moment where I couldn't remember where the arrows went, so that took me a little while. And then you got the certificate signed by Mr. Shanab, James W. Kane and Daniel Cameron. So yeah, awesome. It all goes in this nice envelope to keep nice and flat. This is the way I would display it. The other display, you'll get it so he actually has his hands on, and the way that they actually go on is quite clever. Because the katana is real metal, it's actually quite weighty. So what will happen is when you put the hands on, the wooden hands, you actually then put this the sword blades through the back to support them and hold them on, and gives a lot more strength to it. You get the display stands for the hands, for the katana, and for this bust. And obviously then when you change it around, you would then have you would only have one for the bust then, I guess. So I don't know whether this is kind of needed. It's always nice to have. It looks cool to have the katana like that, especially with the way I'm going to display it. But I think if someone's going to display it this way, you're going to have the kind of empty busts and they're just going to go back in the box. Anyway, let's get on to the piece. And this is really cool. I'm hoping this comes out nice on camera. Really cool opaque resin used, and the wolves look fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So starting down lower, you got like dojo kind of working in there, and yeah, the detail on his done really well. The base is very heavy as well, very well made. And you got the pouch there, and Dororo. Again, there's one of the arrows there. And these wolves, yeah, they're done fantastically. They look great, and yeah, it's from part of the story as well. Again, I'm not going to go into the story too much, and I do highly recommend watching it. But the way they're done is great. I love the characters. So where you got like the wooden leg, and then you got like, all the bandages, and the texture on the bandage is absolutely fantastic, and the way they're all kind of raised, and they're not just like, you know, flat on the leg. They're actually like raised at the edges, like they've been worn, and I do like that. Then you see on the other leg, that's like the human leg, where obviously they acquired that from one of the demons. I love this as well from the anime, where there's about to be a fight. You know, he'll pull his hands off, like, and basically put the swords in, and it's really cool the way it's done. Really well. I love these wolves. I think they're fantastic. I think they're really, really cool, really well done, and surprisingly, did not get any breakages on them at all. Beautiful. Could they have done a light up? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But I think whenever you have a light up, there's just more potential that things could go wrong in the future, and they're never going to last forever. And you know, devalue your statue if it does go wrong. So maybe not. Yeah, maybe it's not the thing you want, but yeah, it's a very cool piece. Again, if you're a fan of the manga as well, I do have the manga here and the anime, then highly recommend it. I mean, if you've watched it and you, what's your opinion? Do you think that this is true to the anime? Do you think it's true to the manga? Do you think that this is something that they could have improved on? The thing about this as well is, I know a lot of people say with faces of certain things, there's been lifeless, but this is actually a doll face, so you can't really say that with him. And yeah, look, that looks like real wood. That looks great. Yeah, super impressive this, and can't wait to display this in my collection. Alright, boom. Thanks everyone. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe and share, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about a piece. Let me know if it's something you like. Even if you don't like it, let me know, and let me know why. Constructive feedback is always welcome. Thanks everyone. Take care. Peace out. Bye bye.